Global warming. We've all heard about this term before, but do you know that we the people, citizens on this earth, are the main cause of such catastrophe? Global warming is literally the earth heating up. This happens when greenhouse gases trap heat and light from the sun in the earth's atmosphere, which increases the temperature. Sudden changes in the earth causes many harmful dangers. I never knew how bad global warming really was until I watched a documentary called An Inconvenient Truth. This documentary happened to talk about my favorite animal, the fascination of the polar bear. My fascination for the devious polar bear started when I was just a little girl. My class planned a field trip to the zoo. One of the first animals that we were able to see at the Vancouver Zoo happened to be the polar bear. Her name was Snowflake, and she looked directly at me. I felt a need to stay with her, so I refused to see any other animal. For the whole time, I decided to watch Snowflake as she went along with her daily routine, fascinating not only mine, but the minds of other children as well. Polar bears hold a special place in our imaginations. They're among the most popular attractions at zoos. Their images are used to sell everything from Coca-Cola to Nissans. On TV and movies, they are portrayed as noble, magical, mysterious, and supremely powerful creatures. But in reality, polar bears are just the world's largest land predators. And polar bears need an average of 2 kilograms of fat per day to maintain their weight. Ian Sterling, one of Canada's leading polar bear researchers, estimates that the polar bear have become 10% thinner over the past 2 decades. There is thought to be as many as 25,000 polar bears left in the wild, but of 19 subpopulations, 8 are known to be declining, while only 1 is increasing. The rest are either stable or there is no sufficient data to make a determination. According to a 2007 geological survey study, given the current melting trends in the Arctic, up to 2/3 of all polar bears in the wild will be lost by 2015, and by 2080 the polar bear species may not even exist. If the polar bears die off, it will be our fault. Our reliance on fossil fuels and our inability to shift to a clean energy future will claim polar bears and many other species from the polar regions to the tropical rainforest and all latitudes in between. But there is a way we can stop this and try to make a difference. What we can do is reduce, reuse, and recycle. Choose reusable products instead of disposables. Buy products with minimal packaging that will help reduce waste. And whenever you can, recycle paper, plastic, newspaper, glass, and aluminum cans. If a recycling program is not available to you at your school or your community, ask about starting one. By recycling half of your household waste, you can save 24,000 pounds of carbon dioxide annually. If we all do our part, this number can only increase and add up to make a big difference. Drive less and drive smart. Less driving means less greenhouse gases being emitted into the atmosphere. Ride a bike or walk. Not only is it good for the environment, but it's good for ourselves too. The glaciers are melting, causing many polar bears to have to swim further distances in order to obtain the food needed to survive. However, because there is so little ice to walk on, many polar bears drown before they can find surface. We are the cause of this tragedy, and now it is our time to fix it. There still is a chance for the polar bears and many other animals that are in danger. Do your part and take action. We can make a difference, and we will make a difference.